This could be the most important video you watch all year. I want to help you this year. Do you have goals? Do you have dreams? Do you have things that you want to accomplish this year? I want to help you. I want to be your success coach. Here's how we're going to do it. Every month, I'm going to cover a different topic. Now, we'll get this to you through videos, through podcasts, through blogs. Every way I can get you information. This month, we'll cover one topic. This month, we're going to talk about the topic of responsibility. And I've got a little ebook I wrote that I want to give you absolutely for free. Now, here's the thing. If you know anybody who's trying to achieve greatness this year, who wants to achieve success in their life, you can invite them to join us for free right now. Just share this video. They can go to the website. They can sign up for Wisdom on Wednesday. And every Wednesday, you're going to be getting videos and some special stuff throughout the week that's going to help you achieve the things that you desire to accomplish this year. I believe this could be a major changing point for you, and I'm going to help you. So first of all, you see right there how you can go and download the ebook. This month, the topic is responsibility. Now, I know that's a topic you're like, ooh, can we maybe let's start something better than that. But here's the thing, you'll never achieve your goals. You'll never achieve greatness if you don't take responsibility for your life. Every time I sit down with someone to coach them, to walk through them, there's some important questions that they ask me. And responsibility is always the first topic we talk about, because unless you're willing to go the hard yards, to make the changes that you need to make in your life, your decisions yesterday got you to where you are today. So your decisions starting today begin to shape your future tomorrow. Are you willing to take responsibility for what you did in the past, for all that junk food you ate over the Christmas holidays, and do some things different? What is responsibility? It's always one of the first questions that I ever get. And let me kind of explain it to you. On the road of life, there's drivers and there's passengers. And you got to be one or the other. You're either the driver or you're the passenger. Drivers are the ones that take responsibilities. Passengers are just kind of along for the ride. The driver's the one that gets behind the wheel and decides, hey, here is where we're going. And that's what you've got to do right now. You got to decide where you want to go this year, because you'll never leave where you're at until you decide where you'd rather be. I can go to the airport. There's planes flying all over the world, but until I decide where I want to go, I'm still going to be at the airport. They don't sell me my ticket based on where I'm at. They sell me my ticket based on where I'm going. So the first thing you got to decide, you got to take responsibility for where you want to go. You got to decide to get in the driver's seat. Decide, hey, there's plenty of passengers in life. They're the ones that are going to be working for the drivers. Are you going to get in there? Let's drive. Let's go somewhere in life. I'm going to help you take responsibility for your life. Second thing people ask me a lot of times, in that first time when we get together and kind of coaching, and this is what it is. This is our first coaching session all year. Every month, we're going to talk about a different topic. I'm telling you, you know some friends, you're going to want them to get a hold of this. They can go to the website again and sign up for Wisdom on Wednesday, and they can jump right on board with us. And don't forget to download the ebook on responsibility. It's my gift. It's absolutely free. It's how we're going to get started this year. Why is taking responsibility for myself important? Well, first let me ask you a question. What do you want out of life? What do you want to accomplish in life? If you have any goals at all, if you have any dreams, if you have any plans, the only way to achieve them is to take responsibility for yourself, for your circumstances, for your attitude, for the words that you say. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to reach your goals? Like I said, it's easy to blame other people. We're going to talk about that. Well, here, third question a lot of times people ask me is, how do I know if I'm taking responsibility for myself? That's a really good question. It's an excellent question, although it sounds pretty simple. A lot of people struggle with that understanding. How do I know? Well, how do I know when I'm taking responsibility? And they think they're taking responsibility. They say a lot of times that they're taking responsibility. You may have been there yourself, but really, you're still the passenger. And like I said, this works whether it's in a relationship, whether it's on your job, whether it's in my health. You know, the top 3 resolutions people make, one is to lose weight. So let's just start with that one. You got to take responsibility right there. How do you know that you're not just going along with the ride? Well, whatever's in the house, I just eat that. No, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to make some changes. So you got to decide that. Well, here's how you know. The best indicator is that I found for this, a little self-assessment. And write this down because you're going to want to remember it. You will know you're taking responsibility for yourself when you stop making excuses. You'll know you're taking responsibility for yourself when you stop making excuses. You know anybody like that? It's always someone else's fault. It's the government's fault. It's the economy's fault. It's my parents' fault. It's my wife's fault. It's my boss's fault. You can always blame somebody else, or you can choose to take responsibility. Reminds me of a guy driving down the street. The cops pull him over. Said, your car was swerving a little bit there. I'm going to need you to take a breathalyzer test. The guy said, I'm sorry, officer. I can't take breathalyzer tests. He said, why not? He said, I've got asthma, real bad asthma. If I breathe in a breathalyzer, I could have an asthma attack. If I have an asthma attack, I could die right here. It'd be all your fault. The officer said, oh my goodness, that's horrible. I don't want to be responsible for that. Why don't you get in the car? I'll just take you down to the station. We'll get a blood sample from you. Ooh, he said, I can't do that either. He said, why not? He said, I'm a hemophiliac. If you stick me, I'll start bleeding. I can't quit bleeding. If I start bleeding, I can't quit bleeding. I could bleed to death. I'd die. It'd be all your fault right there at the station. The officer said, my goodness, I don't want to be responsible for that either. Here, how about this? Just step out of the car, walk down this white line right here, and the guy said, ooh, yeah, I can't do that either. He said, well, why can't you do that? The guy said, because I'm drunk. You've got to take responsibility. You can't quit making excuses. People who change the world start by changing themselves. That's it, plain and simple. If you think your situation is someone else's fault, if you think the reason you are where you're at today, then you're a passenger on the road of life. Now, I understand there's circumstances and things that are outside of our control. But hey, what are you going to do with where you're at right now? What changes are you going to make? You gotta take action. Take action. Take responsibility. Be the driver, and be responsible for you. That's really the only thing you can be responsible for is you. What are you going to do different? This entire month, we're going to be talking about this subject of responsibility. Now, this may be a tough month, but that's what coaches do. They push you. They show you in living color. They stretch you a little bit because why I may be a little hard on you sometimes. Why? Because I want you to achieve the dreams and goals that you have in your heart. And that's what I'm going to do as your success coach. And I want to know, say, Dave, you're my success coach. I want you to help me. I'm gonna go on this journey with you for the next 12 months. Shoot me an email, coachdave@davemartin.org. Shoot me a quick email. Say, Dave, I'm on this journey. Let me know maybe some of the things that you're believing for this year that you want to accomplish. And so I can, first of all, I want to get in agreement with you. I'm going to pray and ask God to help you do that. But through our coaching and this practical biblical wisdom, I mean, we've got the greatest success book ever written at our disposal. I'm going to help you find and dig out the powerful, important principles in that book and let you use them to succeed in life, because God's plan is for you to succeed. Check out the website. There's going to be blogs, all kind of other things. Download the book right now. Just go ahead and get the book on responsibility, A Trait of Great Achievers, and read that right away. Tell your friends. They can get it for free if they sign up for Wisdom on Wednesday. They join us in on this journey to success over the next few months. And hey, my purpose in life is to help you succeed. That's what I want to do. I don't just, not that I have nothing else to do. I thought I'd just make a video and say hi to you. I want to be your coach. And together, at the end of this year, I want us to look back and say, wow, we have done some amazing things. We have accomplished some great things together. And I tell you what, after this year, the rest of my life is going to be the best of my life. I look forward to hearing from you, and let's do this.